Alright, I'm making this video today on the American DJ AV4IP LED panels. I've got some pixels that are bad. I need to send them in for warranty, and I couldn't find a video anywhere on how to pull this panel out to send in for warranty, because you don't send in this whole assembly. As you can see, this one is an AV4IP, and on this particular model, my left side over here has got some pixel issues, and so I'm going to show you how to pull this thing apart. First thing I want you to do is find a cardboard box or something soft that's not going to damage the front of this panel, and lay the panel down on a nice soft cardboard box for a work surface. First thing we're going to do is remove this power panel right here. To do that, you're going to flip these little handles up. You're going to rotate them all the way to the left until they lock, all the way to the left until they lock, and then you're going to lift straight up. Nice and slow, because there's going to be a safety cable underneath. Just rotate it backwards slowly after you lift it, and you'll see the safety cable right here. It's got a little claw grab. Just press this little claw in, and it'll disconnect it from this little tab right here. Yep. Set this out of the way to where it's not in your way. Next thing you want to do is make sure you know which panel is bad. This is not 4 quadrants. This is only two sides, two halves, left side and a right side. So this is the serial number for this panel. This is the serial number for this panel over here. And it's the whole panel, top to bottom. It's one piece. I happen to notice that this panel here is the one that has issues, so I'm going to disconnect this safety release tab. The quickest way to do this is to lift it straight up and down to push the little tab, the button in to disconnect it, the little lever. Otherwise you might be fighting with it if you do it sideways. The next thing you want to do is you have to remove 8 screws. They're kind of hidden. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make sure you don't press down on the board when you're doing this, so you don't break anything. Just take your time. Once all those screws are out, pick it up by the handle and softly, don't lift it up too high off the cardboard, just softly press down. Keep track of any of the screws that pop out and where they go, so you can collect them and use them for later. Now, slipping around. That is how you remove a bad panel to send in for warranty. You will be left with 8 of these small screws. You need to set them in a tray or something to make sure you don't lose them. I've done quite a few screens, so I've got a couple extra pieces, but you're going to have 8 screws. Back to your panel, as you're waiting for the warranty to be taken care of, you want to make sure you don't damage any of these components here. So I actually put the power pack back on for while I'm waiting for storage, to store this while I'm waiting for warranty. And on the front, you'll see that here are the pins. You want to make sure that you don't damage any of these pins, so you need to put this panel somewhere where it's not going to get kicked, bent, pushed into, or slammed. You can take some foam and press foam onto these pins to keep them safe. However you do it is up to you. Just don't bend or damage any of these pins. Here's the panel removed. I put my corner protectors on. I put my power pack back on, and then to keep these pins from being damaged, I actually put it right back inside of a case for storage while I'm waiting for the warranty repair to be completed and sent back to me. And that's how you pull a panel off of an AV4IP from American DJ.